Alright, what up, y'all? We back for episode 2 of Shet Talks. I'm Samir.
I'm Aiden.
Asher.
I'm Martina.
Alright, let's start this thing.
It's a lot more official than last time.
It's more official, yes.
It's gonna be a lot easier to edit.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
we're gonna start by Asher dropping his Hydro Flask.
Damn.
Start with a bang, I
Alright.
guess, you know.
So, how was y'all's weeks? Did anything fun happen for y'all?
I started my classes.
Ew.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
How'd that go?
interesting. It was alright. It was really really humid and hot on the morning of the first day of classes, and my hair was not doing it.
Did you wear a hat?
No, I did not wear a hat because I didn't realize it was that bad until I got outside.
What the fuck?
It
But
was
yeah.
whack.
My Siri's acting up.
Hmm?
My Siri was acting up. It's an Australian dude.
Why?
Why not? I mean, like, I went into my Siri section.
I have, British female.
I think mine's the Australian female.
Everybody has the girl, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I want the
Bro,
dude.
who the fuck wants the guy?
Dude,
Bro,
the guy.
Siri's just another bro.
The guy one always scares me when it's on the GPS and it just starts talking and I'm just like, whoa, where's this mysterious,
It's
deep
just
ass
so
voice
weird.
coming
And
from?
that's why I like it. It's like, what the fuck?
It is really weird.
Because
I
it just
hate
throws people off.
it.
Because anytime people get in my truck and I got my GPS on with Siri's deep male voice, everybody's just like, what the fuck is that? And they get really, concerned. They're like...
They have
"What
the
is that?"
exact reaction that we just had.
Yes.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I started classes this week too, and dude, I'm already so overwhelmed. 6 classes, 8 a.m. It's not the move.
You ever
Monday,
consider just
I didn't even go to my
dropping out?
Wednesday morning class because I slept in, bro. I woke up 15 minutes late, and I was like, dude, fuck it. There's no point in me going now, so I just slept.
I absolutely despise 8 a.m. classes. I refuse to take those.
Yeah,
I
I
took
messed
it.
up.
The earliest I
Last
start this semester is 11 a.m.
I
But I'd
had
rather
an
just,
8 a.m.
get it out
class
the
last
way.
Semester. I didn't make it on time one time.
Yeah, there's no way. And I live on campus. I could just wake up 40 minutes before the class starts and just go.
Nah, I got a 15-minute drive.
I live 20 minutes. I live 20 minutes away from the school. And it
Bro,
took me
you'd be close
50
to the-
minutes to get there.
You'd be close to the Portsmouth campus.
I know. I just didn't want to go there.
You should have. It's a lot better too. I
I don't
started
like that
out at the
campus.
Chesapeake campus, but Portsmouth's a lot better.
I like the
Chesapeake's the
Chesapeake
best
one
campus.
better.
It's the best one.
No, Portsmouth looks a lot better too, and their campus is just overall nicer.
Have y'all
Portsmouth does
even been to
not
the
look
Virginia
nicer.
Beach campus though?
No, I haven't been there
Dude,
yet.
they
I
have
haven't been there.
lakes
Isn't it,
and
over
trees and
water?
shit. Yeah, they
Wow,
have
that's
their
kinda
entire
cool.
libraries in the middle of the lake.
That's so
Crazy.
cool.
They're probably the what's it called? I can't remember. Never mind.
That's like the Trust Fund Baby Community College campus.
All right, let's talk about what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking
Bro,
about
are we
earlier?
dipping our balls in some soy sauce? Let's
What
do
is
it.
going
Alright,
on?
but I'm
Alright,
down
so
to
do
do
you know
it.
the story behind it?
No, what
So
is
supposedly your balls have taste buds, and they
What?
could pick up
this?
bitter taste and sweet taste and shit like that. Are you down to try it?
No, what? What do you
Dude,
mean?
we have to perform this experiment for the
Yeah,
podcast.
dude, your testicles, they got taste buds.
Okay,
Well, not
I
the
understand the
testicles, but
concept.
on the balls.
I'm just
There's so
What?
many people who dip their balls in bowls of soy sauce and orange juice and stuff.
I'm sure. Think about it. That's why if you get hot sauce on your junk, it burns.
wait, dude, that's just gonna burn anyway.
Bro, that's never happening. What the fuck?
What?
That's never
That's a
happening.
sensitive area. Of course it's gonna burn.
Think about it. You know, if you're eating wings or something, then you go to the bathroom and you forget to wash your hands.
Asher, I'm not that clumsy, bro. That's
This
never
dude's
happened.
just over here and you jerk off after you eat some fucking chicken wings.
No, dude. If you're at I don't know. Even if you're at a restaurant, you just go wash your hands, or go to take a pee. You forget
Wait,
to
so
wash
do
your
you
hands.
do you touch your penis when you pee?
I mean, yeah.
Really? I don't use.
You
I
gotta
don't
pull
really
it
touch
out.
I
Yeah,
usually,
dude.
I use my underwear to maneuver it out. I don't really touch my penis.
That's kind of weird.
It's
Okay.
not. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I don't know. About y'all,
I
I'd
understand
grab
what
my
you're
dick,
talking about.
definitely.
But like at the same time, you can't do that every time.
Yes, you can, bro. I've been doing it since I was like 9 years old.
Why are you afraid of it?
I'm not afraid. It's just easier. Like, I don't know. It's just me, I guess. It's not that hard.
It's fucking weird.
You can't tell me that there's.
Maybe
there's
it's
never
because
been a
you
time
used to
when
have
you
the
don't-
extra finger, so you just had an advantage.
Maybe he could fucking grapple it at different angles.
That makes zero sense.
You should have kept it so you could like use your hand as a tripod.
God damn.
So you're retarded.
Oh man.
Anyway,
That's funny as fuck.
so we're gonna dip our balls in some soy sauce.
I'm down. I don't know if I
Do
have
you
soy sauce.
What do you have? Orange juice?
I definitely got orange juice.
Go get some orange juice.
All right, but I gotta find something to dip our balls in as well.
Don't
What?
you have like plastic cups?
I know exactly what to get.
We have a mason jar right here.
Okay, but you're gonna have to fill that thing really full with orange juice just to dip your balls in it.
Well, what the fuck else are you gonna
Are you
dip
all
your
dipping
balls
your
in?
balls in the same
Dude,
one?
dude, we could-
No,
we
we gotta use
We could
different
put it in the
ones.
we could put it in the Christopher Columbus plate.
No, I'm not putting that on there.
I want to know, do you have to like fully
Wait, we got
submerge
those-
them?
Yeah, I was thinking you
Do you
gotta fully
understand
put your
how
balls
cold
in
this
there.
is gonna be out here?
Oh,
It's
your
gonna be
balls are
super
gonna
It's
cold.
worth it. It's worth it. Let's.
Dude, I don't know. It's like a fucking popsicle for your balls, dude.
You know
I
what
don't
that
know.
means, Samir? You're gonna have to touch your dick.
Oh no.
Oh, Samir.
It'll
be his
He's
first
gonna get
time.
Actually, I don't
citrus.
just never touch my
He's gonna
dick,
get
bro.
citrus in his dick hole. Oh shit.
Alright, so you're gonna go get them?
Yeah.
I don't
think
know
I
if
can-
I'm down for
I might be able to
I can
find
do
some like. Oh, we got paper plates.
How are you
Or,
gonna
like-
fill a paper plate full of
don't know.
liquid?
Dude, it has to be the Christopher
You're
Columbus
so
plate.
dumb.
No,
This-
don't you have like those styrofoam cups or plastic cups?
But then you're gonna have to fill it up even further than you filled the mason jar.
Oh, I got. I just remember something. I know what to get. I'll be right back.
Oh
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Sure.
This is gonna be a disaster.
No, I think it's gonna be pretty fun. Bro, think about it. This whole time our balls have taste buds.
Dude,
We didn't know about it.
There's no way. There's no way.
There's so many people saying it works, unless they're all trolling us.
Dude, it could be placebo.
It could, but I was thinking about that too. It could just be like a placebo effect.
I know I do not want to dip my balls in fucking orange juice. That is the last thing I thought I would be doing on a Friday afternoon.
Dude, let me actually look this up and see if it's like scientifically correct. You know?
Dude, if it is, we should just make Azure do it.
Just make him do it first. And after he's done, we were like, yeah, we're not doing it.
Please look that shit up.
Okay, these special taste receptors have been discovered in the respiratory system, bladder, pancreas, brain, liver, and yes, the testes too. The study states that these taste receptors are crucial for fertility. This was discovered after researchers blocked the receptors in mice who went later found to be infertile. So yeah, dude, it's fucking true. This is gonna be funny, y'all. Because I've seen videos on TikTok all the time, but...
Wait, they just be dipping their balls.
Yeah, but you don't see it. It's like... But they still do it.
How do you know they do it though?
I mean, they have no reason not to. It's just dipping your balls in
Dude, but what if they're just like, dude, I dipped my balls in fucking orange juice and I tasted orange juice.
But it's not one person. There's so many people doing it and saying it works.
And it's not gonna be like a sensation in your mouth.
Dude, I was thinking that. I was like, where do you... Like,
I
how do you
know.
taste that, bro?
It's
How do you
just-
taste that? Dude, they're taking a long ass time.
I know. What are they doing?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, what the
Here we
fuck?
go. Damn, Martina brought some for us too. We're not doing it, bro.
Can I please post a picture of this on my story and be like, you already know what the fuck's going on? Why do you have the perfect ball-sized bowls? That's the question.
Those are for fucking whisking eggs and shit.
That's a souffle bowl.
Alright, Asher, you're up.
I'm up.
You're up, bro.
All right.
You gotta turn
No.
around. I don't want to see that
What?
shit.
You don't
bro.
wanna
Nah,
see
do
it?
that shit fucking outside.
I gotta do it outside.
Yes, do that shit fucking outside.
Alright.
We'll just do it in that corner.
No, what? That's
Fuck
like
it.
the most circle jerk crack
Dude, it's
shit
gonna
thing
be
I've
so
ever
cold
heard.
out here.
Huh?
It's gonna be so
I
cold.
know.
It's gonna be cold as fuck out
I'm
in
gonna
It's like
here.
my
38
balls
degrees
off.
outside.
I gotta watch this.
I'm gonna freeze my balls off.
Oh fuck! I have to
I hope
piss too.
Keelan's still in there and she
We'll
just
take a
looks
piss
out the
when we get
window and is like, yo, what?
I don't know if I'll be. I don't think I can just pull my balls out.
Bro, just do it in here. Like, nobody cares.
Dude.
at this point.
You can just come
How
here.
is he gonna dip his balls in the fucking orange juice
I
without
got
taking his pants off?
I got this.
Oh my god.
Are you
No,
recording me?
definitely not.
What the hell? I gotta.
Zulu's just out there watching his master do some weird ass shit.
This is weird. I can't taste it.
You don't taste the orange juice.
I know.
Of course you don't taste it. What?
Nothing?
It's still in there. No.
What?
It's so funny, bro. He doesn't feel anything. This is so
Yo,
fucking...
what the fuck?
My balls are cold though.
Dude, how did he
Maybe
get
his balls were
in
just,
there?
like, defected.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Then you're up next, Samir. I'm not doing that shit.
Can I send that to Ellery?
I think we got our answer. I don't think we need to...
That does not.
I'm pouring that
Myth
out. I ain't
busted.
drinking that.
Right here on Shed Talk.
Bro, who's up next?
Motherfucking you.
Wait, did you wipe it off with a napkin and you just put your pants
Bro,
back?
I forgot, so I just kind of like tried to.
You
How
don't
the
wipe
fuck
it
took it
down.
off.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
So your
Nah.
balls are still with
It's a
orange
little
juice?
wet.
That is funny.
That's just gonna freeze on your balls.
You're supposed to wipe that off, man.
This
I don't
is-
know. I'll grab one of the rags from it here.
This is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I don't have balls to dip, so one of you.
I don't
I
either.
thought we got our answer.
I don't have balls to dip either. I can't.
Well, one of y'all can taste it.
I mean, if you can get a napkin, dude, I'll do it.
Where'd that towel go? Oh, here we go.
Oh my
Don't you have
god.
napkins inside?
Yeah.
You want to go grab them?
I gotta go.
This is
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
white-
go in and dry off my balls because that was a bad decision.
Yeah. Knocking over it again. Oh man.
Hey, get a napkin for Aiden too.
No sir.
Yeah, get one
Okay,
for
Do
him
not
too.
grab me one.
Don't be a bitch.
What?
If I have to do it, you have to do it.
Damn. You're fucking. You gonna bring me down with you, Samir?
Yeah,
I thought
bro.
we were cool.
If one of us goes down,
Well,
all
you
of us go down.
you fucking volunteered yourself to do that shit. You dug your hole.
All right, and I'm doing it, so you have to do yours too.
What? That
Yes.
makes no fucking sense.
Bro, when you're performing an experiment in chemistry class, how many times do you normally do it? 3 times, right?
Fucking once, and I tell him I
No.
did it 3 times.
No.
Dude, in my chemistry 1 lab, me and my table were always the last motherfuckers to get that shit done.
Really?
Yes, every single lab, dude.
Yeah, my table's always like the first.
Dude, and we fucked up almost every lab.
Are you serious? Wasn't
Yes.
that bad?
Like, nothing ever worked for us. Like, we would measure all that shit out, and we would mix it and do everything like the way the directions told us to, but it would never fucking work for us.
Why not?
I don't know, it just wouldn't fucking work. Like, what is going on? How?
Alright.
What is your plan, Samir?
My plan is I'm gonna give you your bowl. I'm gonna grab my bowl.
What? Oh,
Go taste with your balls, Aiden.
Jesus.
Come on, it's a whole new world.
Alright.
Aiden, get up.
I swear, if this fucking works, I'm never drinking with my mouth again.
Oh my god.
I don't think it hydrates you.
I don't fucking care.
Some funny shit, bro.
What in the world? They're out there together. True friendship is dipping your balls in orange juice.
Dip your balls in there, Aiden. Come on, Aiden.
I gotta take a piss too, so I'm gonna do that also.
Alright, dip your balls in it while you're taking a piss.
Alright, I got you.
Yo, it's cold as shit. Do you taste it? I feel like it's just
so cold I can't even feel like.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I just couldn't feel it.
Do you just drop it?
Someone dropped it. It's probably Aiden.
Aiden's over there giggling.
How's it taste, Samir?
Dude, all I tasted was coldness.
Aiden, did you say you forgot to use the napkin?
And bro, I can officially say that's like one of the weirdest shits I've ever done.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh,
I think I'm
that's-
just gonna have to try it later
Yeah, maybe.
when it's not so
Like right
cold.
before you take a shower or something.
Or right after you take a shower, or in the middle of taking a
Do
shower.
not ever ask me to
Have
dip
you-
my balls in orange juice ever.
Dude,
That
this
shit
is
is not
great.
happening under no circumstance. Under no circumstance am I ever dipping my balls in orange juice ever again.
Would you dip it in, like, sugar water?
No, I'm not dipping my balls in anything else that y'all
No,
ever
I gotta
want.
redo the experiment.
What?
That was just inconclusive.
I know I did. Now I feel like my hands are dirty. I got orange
Oh, yeah.
juice and
See, bro, my hands are so
All
clean,
orange
bro. Like,
juice.
what are you doing wrong?
dude, I don't know. I
Was
was
it
taking
Ellie?
a piss,
Definitely
holding the
Marion.
thing up in the air
Oh, yeah,
like
I was
this,
gonna go
right?
above it.
I had the napkin in my
I am
hand,
not wrong.
and I was using my other hand to maneuver, you know. And then, like, I was just dropping a shit ton of orange juice all over the place. I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to dip my balls in this and not get orange juice all over my shit? And then I freaking forgot to use the napkin.
Dumbass.
I had it in my fucking mouth.
So who the fuck dropped the bowl?
Him.
I put it down so I can pee.
I did not drop shit, except for a shit ton of orange juice.
My friend just
Not the
said
good ones.
do soy sauce and put it on their buttholes because apparently you can taste it on your ass.
Okay, that's.
Listen.
I'm not doing that, bro.
Tell
The
your
balls is
friends
as far
to
as I'll
fuck
go.
I said after you sleep tonight.
I mean,
soy
think
sauce
about
in
it.
your
That
ass.
South Park episode where they start eating food through their ass.
You're eating food through your ass, not me.
You might
Not
want to
me.
try it in
Not
South
me.
Park in the show. It was healthier for them. What if they're onto something?
No, it's physically not
Are
possible.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Your digestive system doesn't work like that.
Shove it up there. Give it the good old
Wait,
college try.
what are you talking
Give it the old one
The
too.
episode of South Park where they shove food up their ass and they
Oh.
like poop through their mouth.
Yeah, that don't work.
Are you sure?
You can get drunk by like shooting alcohol up your ass and it bypasses your liver, so technically it's better for you.
It's super dangerous.
Yeah.
Cause like
Oh yeah.
if you
But
get
it's still
alcohol,
better for
alcohol
you.
poisoning.
if you get alcohol poisoning, they can't. If you get alcohol poisoning, they can't pump your stomach.
Yeah. You just gotta pump your booty hole.
That's what I told my mom, but she was like, "You can't
Yeah,
pump
like-
your booty hole."
Well, in the movie, remember Jackass? Steve-O did it. They just plunged his butthole.
Dog. I question a lot of the things that they do.
Oh, shit, so
Do they like actually
Yeah.
show them plunging his ass?
I'm just gonna
Dude,
taste it.
I thought it was pretty cool. Like I was saying, like the girls that were staffing me, I was like asking them like what their major was and like what they want to be, and most of them said they want to go into the medical field and like become doctors or whatever. I was like, dude, surgeons are like elite people, bro. But like the
Yeah.
like,
There's a lot of them though.
but like, have you ever seen a cadaver?
Yeah.
No.
No, you seen a cadaver?
Never.
Dude, that shit's crazy.
It's really good.
I follow a TikTok page that he like works in a cadaver lab
Bro, but
at a
like,
university.
you know what, like,
it's pretty cool.
surgeons, like, there's people lives in like surgeons' hand. Like when they're operating, like their whole life depends on them.
Mhm.
Imagine like having the skill sets to do that. It's like I couldn't do that. And there's some people that fuck up or freeze up, and they're called like 007, license to kill.
Oh.
Yeah, that's actually what like a term in the medical field.
Could you imagine going into a surgery and dying in it?
That would suck.
That would
Just like
suck.
go to
Bro.
sleep
You know what's one of my
Hoping-
worst fears?
and expecting to see your family and then just never waking up.
No,
I
bro.
guess you just wouldn't know.
What's the term for it? Look it up.
Unless
I
there's
mean,
an
depending on
afterlife.
what you believe
I wonder what there actually is after
Yeah. Do y'all think like reincarnation is real?
I think
that.
that'd be kinda cool.
Possibly.
No,
I think that.
Samir, you just resent it because your family's Indian.
that's not it. I just don't see the logic in that. There's literally no proof.
What proof is there for like any other theory though?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't believe any of them until I like see it.
Shit,
Is that the third time?
Dude, why would you want to live like that?
my phone this
I
time.
never understood
I don't like-
people who
I
just
don't-
like didn't want to have a view of an afterlife.
It's just blind faith, bro. You know.
I had a thought one time, like, what if, because, like, you know, like, long-ass dreams happen in, like, half a second or whatever, so what if in, like, that half a second before you die, like, whatever you think is going to happen in the afterlife happens?
But where's your proof?
I don't
That's
have
just a
any.
theory, yeah.
How do you know that we're not, like, reincarnations, like, living in the half second of our lives? That'd be pretty whack.
Have you all heard of astral projection?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have I told you my theory before? I'm pretty sure I've told Asher before, at least.
I remember it.
It's like, so like, in astral projection, there's like the astral plane and there's like the physical plane, which we live in. And like, when you have a out-of-body experience,
Is it like that scene from Doctor Strange where he's like
I don't
fighting
know.
that guy in front of his body in like in the
Yeah.
hospital?
Yeah, kind of, but like, yeah, it's kind of like that. I don't know if you can like really interact with the two planes, though. But like,
No, he was
He goes
fighting
back
his
and
ghost
forth,
though,
doesn't
like, or not his ghost, but
I haven't
like,
seen
the
that
other
movie in
guy.
a long time. I only saw it once.
Bro, y'all ever heard of retrograde amnesia?
I've heard of it. I don't know what it is.
It's like
Yeah, I heard of it like once recently, but I don't remember what it was.
it's not retrograde amnesia. But what's it called when you're alive during like when you're like people like there's surgery going on, but you like you're awake during the amnesia and you can feel the stuff going on, but you can't react to it.
Oh, you're talking about
Oh.
anesthesia, not amnesia. Yeah,
Dude, I'm
amnesia's forgetting stuff. Anesthesia's like
Yeah.
sedation.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I've
kinda,
heard of
you
that.
know.
My sister had surgery a while ago, and she was really scared that was gonna happen to her because it happens to like 1 in 6 people or something.
No, it's not 1 in 6.
I
Dude,
think it's a lot more.
if it was
common.
It's
1
like
in
1 in
6.
like a couple 100,000 or like a million.
Yeah, if it was
It's
1 in
not-
6,
it's
a lot
called,
more
like-
people would be against surgeries.
No, bro.
Here, let me see.
It'd
I would
be
not be
illegal.
doing fucking
It's not 1 in
surgeries.
6. But imagine how painful that is, dude.
Yeah.
When they're like drilling inside you or cutting stuff open and ripping it open and whatnot and stitching you up. You're feeling all that, but you can't react. And like, I've seen interviews of people just crying after, like, they couldn't, like, the pain was so like immense, like they couldn't even put it in
Dude.
words.
Jesus.
Bro, I was like, that's gotta be scary.
It's called anesthesia awareness.
What is it?
Anesthesia awareness.
That sounds like a protest group or something.
So what's been going on with you, Samir?
Elaborate.
I don't know.
I'm just chilling, bro.
You
Trying to
found anything cool
do my
to talk
classwork.
about on the podcast?
I did learn something in history, but I forgot about what it was.
Well, that's very helpful.
No, it was like pyramids that they're hiding some history because it throws off like the timeline of like what history is. And there were like pyramids across like the country, or not the country, but across the globe that we're not talking about that were built before the Egyptian pyramids.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
There are pyramids in
That's
like
bad.
almost every ancient civilization.
Yeah.
Like all of the Mayan ruins in South America are pyramids, and Aztecs and
Are
whatever.
they older than like Egyptian pyramids?
They had batteries in the pyramids too.
Yeah, I did see something about that. I've seen a couple of things about that. I've seen there's like this I forget what it's called. It's like a really ancient battery. It wasn't made by the Egyptians.
Is it made out of potatoes?
It might have been,
Oh, shit.
because it was like really like advanced. I think it was like the start of man, like early. I may be wrong though. It's been a while since I saw that.
You want to talk about Native Americans?
Sure.
I know Aiden wants to talk about that.
Sure.
I don't know shit.
In what context?
I don't know. We were just learning about it in history class. I don't know why Sooner said I really wanted to talk about it. That was yesterday, and I forgot what I was thinking. What was I talking to you about? I forget.
Like how they don't have written history.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like I don't have any stories or anything, or like anything to talk about. Like I just wish that they like had written history, and they didn't just like pass things down by like word of mouth.
It's kind of cool though. Like they used Lakota as as like a code language during World War II because it's not a written language. So you had to like be born into that culture to understand what was being said. I dropped out of my history class last semester because my teacher started her lesson on Native Americans and just like fucked 3 things up, and I was like, goodbye.
Yeah. My history teacher said a few things that I was like, are you serious?
Yeah.
I forget what she said, but it was crazy.
Mine was like, the only reason that the Native Americans won the Battle of Little Bighorn is because Custer was having a bad day. Like, they could never beat an army. I was like,
That's
yo,
funny.
what? That's not okay. You
Yeah.
can't be saying
Dude.
stuff like that.
They really got fucked in the ass though.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh,
It depends on
God.
which side you look at it from.
You know how people post pictures of, like, the Battle of Wounded Knee or whatever? Sometimes, like, there are pictures from the actual massacre. One of my mom's friends, his grandfather actually died in that, and people share pictures of his granddad on the internet. So sometimes he'd just be scrolling and sees his dead granddad.
Damn.
Yeah,
Like, fuck.
it's crazy to me how like recent, like it seems like a long time ago because it's like they were fighting with muskets and stuff, but it really wasn't that long. Like it wasn't that long ago.
All right. Eminem's new album. Thoughts?
I liked it.
I approve.
I really liked it.
What y'all like about it? I
Bro,
liked
I don't
it.
know, just the sound of the entire album, it was all just, it's pretty good together.
Yeah.
And the fact that Juice WRLD was on it, because you know how Eminem's just very particular with the
Yeah, he
people
was
that
calling
puts on
he was calling that
features.
whole like group out on his last album,
Yeah, and
like the mumble rappers and stuff.
yeah, and like how also on his last album he was just calling out a bunch of like new rappers
Yeah.
and like SoundCloud rappers, but to just have Juice WRLD on his album,
Yeah. I was
I
really...
find that amazing.
I mean, Juice WRLD is really talented. Like
He-
other than like his freestyles are like better than his actual songs in my opinion.
Did you hear
Have you
his
seen
like
his freestyles on
24-hour
YouTube?
freestyle?
24-hour one? No, I haven't seen that one.
That was insane.
I've seen
Wait,
it
it
on
might not
like
have been a
Hot
24 hour,
67.
but it was something long.
I saw I think like an hour freestyle with him.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
creative. It's like
Yeah.
he does that on
To
the
be
spot.
able to do that it's incredible.
Yeah.
I think it's funny how he always calls out the people who write their freestyles.
Yeah, even if you that's an hour straight freestyle though.
Yeah.
Even if you wrote that out, and
That would take a
remember all
really
that,
long time to remember all that. And even to write that.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. When he first brought Ed Sheeran onto that one track, I was really confused, and then by the end, I was kind of vibing with it. I'm not gonna lie. I
It's-
was like, what?
Ed Sheeran's
It's a
been on like
strange-
his
Bro,
last
no,
two
I like
albums
his-
too.
I like his song
Last
with Ed
3
Sheeran
albums
on,
now, I guess.
Revival. What was it called?
The River.
Thought- no, I think-
River or
yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Here, I'll look it up.
I think that one was better.
I didn't really actually listen to that album.
What was your favorite song on the album?
On this new one. I don't know. Godzilla went kind of hard.
Yeah,
But-
that's my favorite too.
Here, I'll tell you which ones I liked. Let me pull up the album so I can tell you.
They
The
all
best
had-
like storytelling one was like Stepdad in my opinion.
That one was.
That
wild.
one was very like
That
I
shit-
could see the white kids.
Yeah, you
just
can
going off.
picture that.
I really liked No Regrets. That one stuck out to me.
No regret.
With
Oh yeah,
what
that
was his
one was
name?
good.
Don Toliver.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so cold in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need to get some motherfucking clothes. And it's gonna be hot as shit during the
I'm
summer.
kind of chilling. I'm pretty warm.
It's got that big ass fucking tent.
It's the only way.
It's warm though.
Dude, I
I
have like
bet.
an air boob in there.
Nah, my hands are just cold.
Like I can move around in my jacket, doesn't matter.
You want the rag? Use it as a blanket.
We got a towel you can use as a blanket.
I'm chilling. My hands are just a little cold, but I'm chilling.
Samir's like, Samir should have just worn something thicker.
I know, dude. We
Dude,
did this
I
fucking last week and it was
I
cold as shit.
underestimated how cold it was gonna be.
How?
I know. It was cold as shit today.
Did you go outside?
No, I was in the house all day.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so much homework.
So he probably thought it was gonna be warm today.
Yeah, because it was warm yesterday and the day before. I was like,
Dude, I wore my drug rug today to class. That was a big fucking mistake.
Why?
All those goddamn holes. I was like, fuck.
Gotta wear like an under.
An
Like
under
the wall.
flannel. Man,
You were probably cold as shit.
dog, I was fucking freezing. And I can't wear the hood because the fucking off-brand ass drug rug I have, it fucking it's pointed, bro. I can't be wearing pointed hoods in Norfolk, Virginia. I'm not doing that. That's a big fucking L.
At least it's not white.
Yeah, at least it's fucking green and black. That's a big L, major L.
Would the hood even help, considering it still has holes in it?
No, but at least my ears would have been like protected a little bit.
Should have just worn that hat.
Yeah, I should have.
It's a nice hat.
It is a nice hat. Instead, I wore my my motherfucking Walmart hat. The iconic motherfucking Walmart hat. That thing is beautiful.
Yeah, I was telling Martina that you actually wear that around.
Dude, I think it's fucking hilarious.
It is fucking hilarious.
It's fucking hilarious. Dude.
Nobody expects it. They're like, who the fuck is wearing a Walmart hat?
I'm a motherfucking proud Walmart associate.
You don't even work there anymore.
Dude, one time when I was working there, I would wear my hat backwards because I don't like the bill being on my face. I hate that shit, so I just wear it backwards.
Mm.
It's just to keep my hair out of my face. And like, my fucking manager, he was like this Vietnam War vet looking old guy. I don't think he actually served in the war though. I have no idea. He may have. I have no idea. But he had like a beard, and he would walk around like with his arms at his sides, and he like had a belly and shit. But he was a cool guy. His name was Rick.
Shout out Rick.
One day he was like, "Hey Aiden, you should turn your hat around before Fatima." That was one of the other managers. He was like, "You should turn your hat around before Fatima sees your hat like that, 'cause she'll get mad at you." That's how he talked. And so I flipped it around, and he was like, "Of course, if you were my kid, I wouldn't let you wear your hat like that anyway." And I was like, "All right." I was like, "What the fuck? That's such a weird thing to say."
dude, every time I wore my hat backwards, my parents would call me black. I'm like,
Oh,
bro, what the
Actually, I can relate. Whenever I first started wearing my hat, like, I wore my hat backwards a few times in front of my dad, and he was just like, "Are you black?" I was like,
I was like, bro, why y'all like this?
My dad always used to just do that shit. So
I mean, they don't really do it anymore, but like, what the fuck?
I've always done that shit.
Yeah, me too.
Now, I will say that sometimes I've had really bad hat choices to wear my hat backwards like that all the fucking time. But like recently I've had some good ones. My motherfucking
bro.
Walmart
No.
hat. That
Mm-mm.
was a good one.
You need a quality hat, bro.
"What do you consider a quality hat?"
I don't like quality hats because they don't fit right.
I don't
You gotta
like
get
that
it.
hats.
You
You
gotta
can get the
you gotta.
custom fitted one. Go to like Lids.
I do go to Lids. They have no good hats. No good hats. Ever. I can never find a good hat there.
Yeah.
What kind of hats do you like? Like branded hats? Like
My motherfucking Walmart hat.
So branded.
That's funny.
No, I just like I don't know, black hats, blue hats,
So to say that's not black.
like just
But
darker,
like,
just
you want a
darker colors.
snapback
You
or
know?
do you want it like that? What kind of?
I fuck with
No.
ones with like the buckles like this that go in here.
I don't like. The
I
bubble.
honestly hope
I-
you keep that Walmart hat and just keep wearing that.
Dude, I will. I
like
swear.
until you're married or
As
something.
no, I'm gonna wear that shit in old age. I'm just gonna be walking around, the old fucking guy with the Walmart hat.
You'll be
walking
like,
around
"Oh,
your
are you a
neighborhood."
greeter?" And you'll be like, "I don't even fucking work here."
Back when I was 18, they shipped me off into the Walmart, the unloading section.
You'll be wearing it when you're like 70, and that won't even be the hat they wear anymore. And they're gonna be like, "Look at that vintage piece."
Walmart's fucking bankrupt. They got
Bro, I
shut
still got
down.
my
Hey,
Subway
bro, you should
hat.
just like go back into Walmart. What the hell?
Dude, I do that shit all the fucking time.
I still got my Subway hat.
I do too. Well, I have so many Subway uniforms still.
True.
I have so many of those. I still haven't returned the uniforms from the last two places that I was employed at. I need to do that.
You still have the vest from Walmart too.
Dude, I still have that. They just,
you should just
dude,
keep
I just
that.
walked out my last day. Like, I didn't say nothing to anybody. I was just like, see you guys later.
Hey, have you ever heard of Nelk Boys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like they'll dress up with like uniforms and go into stores and like pretend they're employees there and prank people, bro. That's so funny.
Yeah,
Yo,
Andy, you should
you gotta
totally
try
do that.
Dude, anybody could walk into the back of a Walmart, bro. I'm telling you.
Really?
Dude, there's so many people that just don't know who anybody else is, and there's so many people just wearing regular ass clothes
I could
back
just
there.
go in there pretending to be like one of the unmarked shoppers.
Exactly. You could just fucking walk in there and nobody would know, as long as you don't run into like the fucking manager of the store. And maybe she probably won't even know. She'll probably think you're there for an interview or some shit. She just won't say anything.
Damn, that's kind of funny. Have you ever stolen anything from Walmart?
No.
Has your brother?
Perhaps. That's a complicated question, Asher. That's a complicated question. Because, perhaps.
They never came after me after I stuck my finger in the pie.
Of course they didn't. It was on clearance. Who's gonna buy a clearance pie? That shit was just there for protocol. They're like, we gotta hold it for another 3 days before we get thrown away. I did not think of any topics over the week because, like, I just was like, dude, we could just cool this.
So I thought of one.
What was your topic?
So my topic is actually about discussing all the plot holes in SpongeBob because they just don't like the creators just don't care. There's just so many of them.
Bro,
Dude.
Yo, what?
That's such a specific topic. Let's talk
No,
about
you gotta think
SpongeBob's
about it.
potholes.
I got one down.
Like what? Like what kind of
So,
potholes?
okay, remember the episode where Karen was paying that one guy to eat at the chum bucket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember how he had to get his stomach pumped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about that episode where Patrick made the motto "Chum is fum" and then everybody started eating there?
Well, let's see. Maybe since he was only getting the one customer, he was only getting like 15 cents a day, maybe. So, but like when people started eating it a lot, he like could spend more on better ingredients to make his chum.
I don't think that's what he did. I mean, it's
Economically
just chum.
speaking, that makes sense.
Do you know what chum is?
Of course, but like maybe there's like under the sea, there's like some good ass chum. Like they're just like damn, because they eat that shit regularly. They're fish.
Either way, it's unexplained, so therefore it's a plot hole.
Hey, I got a crazy theory though. That the Krabby Patty, like the meat, it's crab meat.
But
Yeah.
everybody's heard that.
Yeah, of course.
I saw that
That's
shit
why
on
Mr.
TikTok.
Krabs is the
That's
only crab.
exactly.
You
that's
are
why
late
Mr.
to the
Krabs
party.
is the only- Samir's like,
I did
damn.
not know that, bro.
He's like, I'm never talking again, man.
Try to
Bro, I did
participate.
not know that. I recently found out.
Have you seen that picture on Instagram? It like floats around every once in a while. It's like do you guys remember when the official SpongeBob Twitter account got fact checked by a fan page? And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
the one where he's like, how is it that in however many episodes of SpongeBob there have been, we've never seen their backyard? And this fan page is just like, official Nickelodeon, you might want to check your shit. And they're like, delete this now. Oh, this is the Illuminati.
The FBI texts them.
Delete this now. It's just a funny ass meme, I thought.
Bro, you think our balls are gonna be sticky since we dipped them in the orange juice?
Dude, probably. That's the fucking sacrifice that we had to make to get that.
I'm so sad y'all couldn't taste it.
It was just too cold.
I'm frankly glad that I did not taste it.
Come on, wouldn't that have made it worth it?
No, that would not
I
have
think
Okay.
it's
tasted
just
it.
because it was cold. We gotta try it whenever it gets
We are not
I'm
warm.
gonna
doing
try
that
with
again.
sugar water before
We
I
are not
take a
doing
shower.
that again.
I'm doing it again.
You guys can do it again.
I'm gonna do it again.
Do,
Why you
if
gotta
you,
be a bitch,
if
bro?
you do it, if you guys do it again, do it 3 times so we can get a scientific trial going.
Okay,
Can
you
I
gotta
just
do
send
it
you
too.
like dick pics to prove it to you?
What?
Can you imagine you get a text from Asher and it's a picture of his dick?
Honestly,
and with his
I've been
balls in a
expecting
bowl?
that. I've been expecting that for a long time.
Bro,
I'm
we've
not gonna
seen
lie.
your ass, dog. We haven't. We've
Exactly.
seen your hairy ass, dog.
Exactly.
Didn't I send you a picture of my testicles?
Probably.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised.
Wait, I've never seen your testicles.
Dude.
Not you. I think it was in the last podcast group chat.
Mm. I send my picture. I've sent a picture of my ass to everybody, bro.
That's true, he does.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have. Listen, I tried
It's
to set it up
unfortunate.
with my friend. I had to see his ass first.
It's hairy.
It's
You're a
thick.
hairy dude.
Do you,
I'm kind
I
of
am.
jealous.
you ever heard of Manscaped?
Why are you gonna shave the outside of your ass though? Who cares?
It's kind of hard to do.
Bro, because like the more...
gorilla.
Listen, bro. If you have like a
For
hairy,
hygiene reasons.
if you have a hairy ass, it's like not easy to get down there. That shit's like.
I
Bro,
can agree with that.
Manscaped's, like, their trimmers have a special guard that you don't nick yourself.
Is this a fucking sponsor? What is this?
Manscaped, sponsor
No.
us.
What is
Sponsor
going
us.
on? You're fucking
You know, I
crazy.
kind of been wanting to get one
Bro, they're nice. Like, you don't nick yourself once.
for real.
Yeah,
Do they actually cut close?
pretty close. Like
Interesting.
I've tried it on my hand, like right here.
She's
and,
like, "That's
gets
it,
pretty
get it."
close.
This is the most scripted sounding conversation I've ever heard.
We're not reading a script, I promise.
No, I'm just genuinely curious about this ball trimming stuff.
Not
Bro,
bad.
it does not nick though. I'm
It doesn't.
telling
It's
you.
not Nick.
So, if you had a hairy
That's
butt,
so much
It is
Would you
not
go
50
from shaving
Nick,
your
bro. It
balls
is
to
not
shaving your
50
butt?
Nick.
I mean, if you got a hairy butt, go for it. At Aiden.
Where do you stop shaving your butt though? Like if you start
Exactly.
shaving your
And
butt,
then my
you're either-
legs are just like fucking
yeah,
hairy as fuck.
as hell.
It's
you gotta like
it's
shave
so
your whole body.
annoying.
I'm not necessarily talking about like the outside, but
Like I'm not trying to
You don't have
shave
to shave
it all
his ass
down.
crack.
I mean, yeah, you gotta shave it.
Dude, for hygiene reasons, I'd do it.
Of course.
You don't want to get any dingleberries.
Of course.
Dingleberries.
I mean, think about it.
Telling you, Aiden, hop on that.
So, Samir, why do you always wear that Harvard jacket?
Because I go to Harvard.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You couldn't even make it in to be a Harvard dropout like Lil Pump.
God damn.
Man, got me there, dog. I don't even have a comeback.
Damn.
But no, I got this when I went to Massachusetts to visit my cousin.
Does your cousin go to Harvard?
No.
He dumb too.
I
guess
was
so.
about to say, how does that make you feel,
He probably goes
Samir?
to, like UMass.
I just got it as a souvenir. And I went to VCU, and Cameron was like, bro, you should bring your Harvard hoodie and just tell everybody you go to Harvard. And I did, bro. That shit was funny as hell.
Just say you were a transfer student. Like yeah.
Like, I went to the party later that night, and everybody there would ask me if I go to Harvard. I was like, yeah, bro. And I was known as the Harvard kid. That was funny.
That's legendary.
That was funny.
So, were people trying to ask you things that only like smart people would know?
What's 9 plus 10, Samir?
9 plus 10, 19.
No, you're stupid. It's
Yes.
21.
21. Stupid ass. Stupid ass Samir.
Bro, I should totally do that. Just go walk around at ODU with like a Yale hoodie.
He walked around ODU with a Harvard hoodie and nobody gave a shit. Nobody gave a shit.
Oh shit.
Everyone who goes to ODU is just trying to like get their bag and leave. They're like-
Exactly. They just, nobody fucking talks ever.
Didn't you say you see Gabe J around.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll see Gabe just walking, and he'll like look at me out of the corner of his eye and just stare me down. I'm like, "Hey, Gabe, what's good?" And he just doesn't say anything and keeps walking.
That kid's funny as shit for no reason.
I know.
Like,
He's
so-
just so salty all the
I was
time.
talking to Dylan and Zach one time, and they were like, "Yeah, we walked over to Gabe's house because we were supposed to be hanging out, and they looked in his window. They said he was sleeping on his bed like an ogre. Like his bed is so small, so he's laying there, and his left leg and his left arm and his right arm are hanging off. And he's just like hugging the bed, sort of." He's funny as shit.
Oh man.
Cause, so every time he would parallel park at school, it was in the morning, you know, for Zero Bell. So nobody was there. This man decided, I'm coming in. He drives over the curb. He's got a Ford Ranger, so he thinks it's a truck that can handle it. He just comes in full speed and just boom, boom.
Oh man, Gabe.
And I'm
He's
like,
such a
Gabe, why do
funny
you do
ass
that?
dude.
And he's like, it's a truck.
I listened to the motherfucking Mac Miller album before I came here, and we haven't even talked about it.
I don't like it.
Alright,
Are you allowed to say you don't like it because he's dead? Though?
Yeah.
Are you like
You can't- you
obligated
can
to
s-
like it?
Nah,
Just most people
No,
are afraid
'cause-
to say they don't like it.
I mean, you can just not like it. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that you hate it. It doesn't mean it's,
Mm.
it's like disrespectful. It's just like I don't like the sound of it. But, I mean, I don't really vibe with Mac Miller all the time. Like, I don't listen to him all that often.
I feel that.
Did
So,
you listen
like-
to Swimming?
No.
Did you listen to Swimming?
No.
Like, that was the previous album that he came out with. And this album was, like, a continuation of that old album.
Mhm.
So, like, all the songs were
Yeah.
going to sound similar.
No, I didn't think it was repetitive at all. I don't know what you were talking about. Like, when you said it was hard to tell, like, when, the songs stopped and ended, I like, was, like, listening to it, and I was like, every song has a different sound, like, a different beat, a different tempo, and, like, a different way that he's, like, rapping. But, like, at the same time, there were a lot of songs on there that I just wasn't vibing with, like, at all. But there were a few songs on there that I did like. I screenshotted some of them. I'll tell you which ones I like.
Blue World and Good News would probably be my favorite.
I didn't really like Good News all that much. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I just didn't vibe with it. That happens sometimes, you know. I just don't vibe with the popular ones.
Hey, you know what I really want to try?
What do you want to try? Dipping your balls in something else?
No,
Oh.
no, I don't have a fucking fetish to do that. But no, I want to put, like, those, little, like, these paper... What are these called?
Thumbtacks?
Yeah, thumbtacks into, like, the tip of the darts and just, like, shoot a dart gun with that, you know? Just have, like, objects or whatever, targets, and just shoot
Who the
that.
fuck has a dart gun?
Fart guy.
A fart gun?
You mean like?
Gru from
You mean a
Despicable
Nerf
Me has
Oh,
a
you mean
dart
like a
gun.
Nerf gun?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking like
It's a
fucking.
dart gun.
Yeah, just, like, put that shit together.
I was thinking like fucking darts. Like, you know.
No.
I was like, what the fuck?
I used to love Nerf guns, bro.
But with those thumbtacks, did y'all ever like put it under like a layer of y'all's skin on your fingers?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. See, I told
Those
you.
kids
Y'all
have
are
depression.
Weird. Y'all are weird.
We had to do something because we were bored in class. 'Cause
Can't relate.
we had such big brains. We finished our work.
Can't really sit in class.
Yeah, you went to homeschool. You're pretty dumb.
You guys seen Niga Higa?
Yeah.
You
Dude,
met him?
everybody has seen
You know that
Niga
episode
Higa.
where, like, they have the alligator and the thumbtacks are attached to the teeth and, like, you
Yeah.
press down on it?
Have you seen those alligator ones where they replace the teeth with razors?
Dude,
I don't think I clicked on that one. I didn't want to see
I
that.
did not want to
Well,
see
it wasn't
that.
Nigahiga that did it. It was some other YouTuber,
Bro,
but they
I
Yeah.
would
did it.
not try
Niga,
that.
he could probably parodied that shit.
Yeah, he said. I think he mentioned it in his.
There's no fucking way I'm playing that shit.
Bro, I was about to suggest it. Dude.
No,
was like, dude,
I
let's
will
play that.
not do that.
You don't want to put razors on it?
No,
Can't
fuck
hurt
no.
that bad.
I'm not doing that
Just
shit.
gotta be quick. Be like, doop.
Nah, I'm not doing that shit.
You gotta like drag it down so you don't like pull it up and hit the razor.
Y'all are fucking crazy. I'm not doing that shit.
You just gotta be fast. I'm sure like your hands can be fast.
You're not convincing me to do this. There's no way.
Why not?
What do you
We can
mean?
put it on here.
So what do you mean?
What do you mean? Why
I would
not?
totally play that. That wouldn't be too hard.
Bro, get your adrenaline.
This is why I'm
going,
gonna live longer than Asher does. Watch me fucking die of a heart attack or some shit. Like right
Bro,
now.
you got a little adrenaline rush, you know? And the
Yeah.
chances of you.
I'm
like,
not fucking cutting up my hands. It's not the pain. Hate fucking having cuts on my hands.
So you move it in
It's
slow.
so annoying.
Like you move it in, set it on top, and you just go like that real fast, you know?
It's not
I'm
that easy
still
as
not
you make it
doing.
sounds to be.
Dude, you're even to like get up in there and not touch the razor blades. It doesn't open up that wide, bruh.
That's why you just gotta stick one finger in, stick the pinky in. Like you don't really care about that one anyway.
I
Real
mean,
quick.
But
No,
that one
it-
time you decide to drink some orange juice that week, and you get some orange juice on your hand, and
Or the
you're
next
just
time you're
like,
trying to dip your balls in
yeah,
orange
next time you
juice
gotta
and it
dip your
falls
balls in
your
orange juice, and you
pinky.
got a cut on your hand. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean I get that, but at the same time, just don't be a little bitch. Come on, let's do it.
damn, bro, he's calling you a bitch.
I don't give
Now
a
you
shit.
gotta do
I
it.
am not doing
You
I'm
it.
gotta
sure we
do
could
it
go
now.
to Walmart and we could find the alligator game right now.
I'm playing
Go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all
No, we
can
gotta-
play that shit.
we can play
no,
it next
we're
week.
gonna play it.
No,
Aiden, you're
I'm
gonna do this
not
one way or
fucking-
another. There's no
All
way
right.
out of it.
All right, who's getting it?
I mean, I'll go buy it
Fuck.
like
We're
this
all
weekend,
No, you're not. You're not
And then we
gonna
can
go buy
play
that this weekend.
and I'll buy some X-Acto razors so that you know
Okay,
they
yeah, I'm
fit
not
on the
doing.
teeth
I'm
better.
not doing those knives.
No,
Not the razors. No.
why not?
No, that's way too much.
Exactly.
I'll do the thumbtacks.
What?
Exactly.
You
I
agree
will
with me
not.
I thought we
do
were
earlier.
talking
that
about the
shit.
thumbtacks, bro.
No, we're
I-
talking about razors.
I will not do that.
I'm not doing the razors. I'll do the thumbtacks.
I would maybe do the thumbtacks, but I will not do that. I'm not
What?
gonna do that.
I
No.
thought y'all were on board.
Who? I was from the day one. I said I do not want to do this. You can quote me. It's on tape. We got it on tape, bro.
I thought Samir was on board.
Yeah,
at
I was
least.
talking about the thumbtacks, bro.
He was coming at me too. He was like,
That's why I thought he was on board.
he was like, he called you a bitch.
Nah.
I would do it. Come on, Samir.
Come on, Samir, you let me down.
No, bro, not the razors, dog.
Why not?
Uh-uh.
You just gotta be a little
Let me see
quicker.
what that looks like. I haven't seen the video yet.
Probably because they didn't do that shit. That would be so dumb.
I mean, if they're razors, you wouldn't really feel it. You just start bleeding after it.
What's the
Dude.
game called?
I hate cutting myself on a razor. That is, it's so
Something I
fucking.
don't know. What's that alligator thing called? Is it a crocodile?
It's like
Probably an
fucking-
alligator.
Just like the alligator teeth game. I don't know. Just search that. It's like the most iconic child game of our
You talking
generation.
about this one?
What is that?
Do not try this at home. These are actual blades.
Yeah.
What?
He said don't try this at home.
Yeah.
That shit went in the.
See, it opens pretty wide. Like
Dog.
you can totally fit your finger.
You cannot convince me to do this.
See, they're doing
Dude, you
it.
gotta be fast.
See,
I'm
can't
not
be
doing
that bad
this.
if it has that much of a delay.
I am not.
Okay, I'll be
doing
down
this.
for that.
I'm
Let's
not
do
doing
it.
this.
That's not that bad. You
God
can do
damn
There's
it.
plenty of room there. You just gotta be fast, bro.
Come on.
Fuck.
Come on, Aiden.
It's not
Fuck.
even that.
It's not that bad. You just gotta be fast.
All right, maybe, but no, I don't want to do that shit.
Y'all are gonna force Aiden to do it and he's gonna like get his fingers.
I know. I'm gonna like accidentally hit it.
Really think that would hurt for sure.
You told me that would hurt for sure.
So you're down, Samir?
Yeah, I'll be down.
That's what I'm
Aiden?
saying.
Martina, are you down?
Yeah, she's playing.
Oh shit.
Okay, what?
You can't opt out.
She's
We all
like-
in this,
Think
bro.
so.
We all in this.
I have to stay responsible because I'm your manager.
What? Is
Bullshit.
I think the key word there is responsible.
I mean, if she's not here,
Bro,
we
it's
can
a
play
game.
it without
it's not even
any,
that bad.
you know, repercussions from our
I can't
manager.
recommend any of you do it.
Oh fuck. That counts as a vote. No, that's a 2 for 2 vote for no.
Wait, we got a rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
No.
All right,
fuck.
how about we do it with the thumbtacks first,
Oh,
and then
shit.
if you don't get hit, then we do it
A
with razors.
thumbtack would still hurt.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because it's pointy, it would hurt.
You ever
Dude.
stepped on a thumbtack full force?
I've
No,
never
I'm
done
not
that.
down.
Yeah. It's happened, and it hurts. I promise.
Dude, and imagine
Don't do
imagine
that.
getting hit by the middle one. And the middle razor's like fucking
Oh.
that direction. Ugh, and then you fucking drag it. Oh. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Ew, I just pictured that.
I'm not doing this.
But what if it only hits your like
No,
nail
fuck
and
you.
doesn't
I'm
hit
not
you?
doing this. I'm not doing this. You cannot convince me to do this.
Then just don't go for the one in the middle.
It's gonna watch. It's gonna be the situation where it's the one tooth left in the middle, and it's my fucking turn.
And that would happen to you
That
too.
will happen. It will. It always does. Some fucking bullshit comes out of nowhere. Oh, that is so funny.
Couldn't be that bad.
Dude, it will happen to me. That
So you
exact
think you're gonna press it and it's just gonna
Ash,
come
think
down?
about it, bro. It always
It
happens. to
will
me.
happen to me.
That's true.
And I want to see it because I want to laugh.
No, I'm not
Do
doing
it for
this.
my ententertainment.
I am not doing this.
Why not?
What do you mean? I have literally laid it out for you.
You're still talking about why
Step
not.
by step, I have told you why I do not want to do
I
this.
don't care. You should totally do it.
No, I'm not doing this. You
So
cannot
now, you think we
convince
can
me.
get him to do it if we actually get it and set
Yeah,
it up?
maybe.
No, you
We're
cannot
just
convince
not
me
gonna let
to
him
do
leave,
it.
bro.
Oh my
Like when we get it, and say he'll be like, "All right, fine, I'll do it."
No,
Yes.
I will play with a water bottle. I will not play with my hands.
The water. How are you gonna?
I'll stick a water like. I'll hit it just be like with a water bottle. I'm not doing that shit with my hands.
Why not?
Or like maybe we could like take a bungee cord and like see if we can hit it with the bungee cord. That'd be like a
No,
little,
bro,
little
you're
bit
not
of
getting out of this,
competition.
bro. It's not
You know?
That
happening.
would suck if you hit it with the bungee cord. Then it'll like fly around. Like you'd smack it and it'd go flying somewhere.
Dodge bungee cord. It's a new game. You gotta risk getting chomped by the razor tooth alligator.
We should totally play it.
No.
I mean, Samir's in. Samir's generally a little bitch.
Are you
too.
in, Samir? Are you
I'm in.
or are you
No,
gonna
I
get
wanna
are you
play.
gonna get to the day and just be like, nah, I'm not. You're gonna see it and be like, damn, that's faster than I thought. It looked bigger with that wide ass lens.
I'll be down.
Yeah, all right. Sure. We'll see.
I mean, I'm only playing if you're playing.
Wow.
So now you
I want
gotta
to play,
play.
so you gotta play.
Oh, do you want to play?
Yeah, I do want to play, so you gotta play.
I'm sure this guy wants to play. I think he wants to play. But only if I do it.
So if we play that,
That is
then-
literally not persuading me to do it in any way.
Well, okay. How about this? So if we're picking this game for next week, then next week you got to pick a game for us to do the next week.
I don't want to do any game because then I'm going to have to do it still. Oh, fuck.
But you get to do one that you're not terrified of.
Okay, maybe.
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 We made some.
We'll see what happens. If you buy it, we'll see what happens come next week. We'll see what happens.
All right. Now I just got to figure out where to get a bunch of X-Acto
Yeah, exactly.
blades.
And not look like a fucking weirdo.
Be like, it's okay. I'm not putting this in kids' little
you
kids'
have
Halloween candy.
you have to buy these two together. You have to buy them together, like at a store. You have to find a store that sells the alligator thing, and you need to find like they also have to sell the razor blades, and you have to drive there and buy those things together and
I'm pretty sure.
go
just,
through the checkout line that has a
I
person.
think they'd both be at Walmart.
You think? I doubt it. Maybe it would be at Walmart. Cause do you think they still have that game there?
Maybe. Probably be on long
They probably got like
back wall.
a great value version of it.
They'd probably sell some like China off-brand one that has insert holes for like X-Acto razors just for people that don't like us.
They've got X-Acto razor slots. It's in the directions.
Yeah,
It's
comes with like a little
for
bag.
X-Acto insertion. Oh god, that sounds disgusting.
Yeah, it just comes in like a little bag. It's not even like safe to
Dude,
like put in there.
I hate razor cuts more than I hate being cut by like a knife.
I feel that.
I don't know what it is. It's just the cleanness of the cut freaks me out.
I don't like it because you don't feel it.
Yeah, I do not like it. Like being cut by a knife, like it doesn't hurt when it happens, but then like a few seconds later it hurts like a little bit. But like you got the adrenaline, and then it just kind of like, as long as you take care of it, it heals and it doesn't like hurt that bad.
Yeah.
Like it's not that bad. But like sharp ass knives when they cut you, I hate it.
Like, ugh.
It's so gross.
Yeah, one time I reached in the dishwasher and I cut my finger on a knife, and like we had just gotten like new nice kitchen knives, and like it didn't heal well, so now there's like a scar on one of my fingers. I can't remember which one. I hated that. That was just like one of the.
Yeah, I reached into a dishwasher one time, dude. This is why I never put knives in the dishwasher, like in the water. Like I reached in, and somebody put a knife in there, and like when I reached in, I was looking for stuff, and a knife was like on the edge, and I hit it with my finger, and like it cut down the middle,
Ugh.
Ow.
and like my fingernail, like it got cut a little bit, and it like caught it. Dude, I was like, never put a knife in there again. It was the worst,
Oh.
man. It was so annoying. And then my fingernail was like split for a long ass time, just down the middle. It was a bad experience. Would not recommend.
Samir, you got any closing statements?
Well, are we coming out like an hour and a half?
Hour and 15.
Yeah.
We can wrap it up. Well, hopefully you'll have a good weekend. I guess, I don't know. How do we normally close this out?
MLK is coming up. It's 3-day weekend.
It is.
Hell yeah.
Huh.
Hope everybody enjoys it. Asher,
I don't know.
do you have
Don't
to
get
work?
lost in the sauce.
Manscaped, sponsor us.
True, yeah, Manscaped sponsor us. I would totally use that product. I should invest.
Yeah, I would too.
Maybe if I
Official Shed
invest, they'll like
Podcast
sponsor
at Gmail.
us. What?
Official Shed Podcast at Gmail.
Oh, true, yeah.
Hit us up.
Yeah.
Sounds
Do you
good.
guys
Yeah.
even think we have any fans?
Dude, we got like 7 views on the YouTube channel.
Who the fuck listens
Shout
to
out
us?
to our 7.
I didn't even
Dude,